What's up, YouTube? It's Triple J here. Just finished putting on this Archangel stock on the Ruger 1022. My buddy dropped it off. Didn't have the proper tools. Asked if I could do it for him. He just got back from deployment and said no problem. And, I thought it was going to go nice and easy, and of course it didn't. So let me just tell you what to expect when putting this stock on, or this kit, whatever the hell it's called. The charging handle here was blocking this upper from sitting flush. As you can see, I still have like a little bit of a gap in here, so I had to file that down all through here. This piece right here, the flange, I guess we can call it, the back of the rail, was hitting the lower receiver, so the upper was hitting the lower, so I filed down there as well. The barrel was not sitting flush inside of, or it wasn't sitting center inside the rail, which is a huge problem because then your optic won't line up properly with the barrel, so it'll be very, very hard to sight in, or you'll sight in and then any 10-15 yards after that it's going to be way off. Also had to file in right up through here. Had to file in some of that. And then, for, to make it even more difficult, it still was not fitting. And I was like, okay, I'm reading directions. Like, last step was like, hey, you might have to use a heat gun. So I went down to Harbor Freight, got myself a heat gun. And I pretty much had to heat up everything from like here back. All this had to be heated up. Heated that up for a little bit, trying not to, well, not trying, making sure that I didn't melt any of this stuff. None of it melted. So I was happy, and then I finally got it, I feel, as best as I'm going to get. I still have that little bit of a gap in there, but it feels pretty solid. And then if you guys could see in there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that have to go in. If you screw this last one right here all the way down, you're going to actually block the bolt, the action from coming all the way back. Couldn't figure it out. Took me like an hour. Then I was like, wait a second. Feels like it's being blocked. At first I thought it was this release right in here, but it wasn't. It was this little bolt, and it goes all the way through. It attaches this top to the receiver in here, and basically it was preventing the bolt from being pulled all the way back. So I say poor engineering, but my buddy wanted it, and I told him I'd do it for him. No problems. I mean, gun looks cool. It came with this little AR style magazine. It feels pretty solid now that everything's on. I don't know if I would recommend it, but pretty cool stock. Just some tips or things to expect when you're gonna put this whole thing together. Well, guys, we'll see you soon.